What is going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be showing you the location of those secret hidden Langley files. Although they're not really hidden, but we did miss them on our first go round. Of course, you're going to want to go to Camp White Oak on the Feilau mission. If you haven't already done this, of course you will be coming up to this at some point on the manhunt, so just make sure you go to the location that we're going to show you shortly. Now, before we get into the video, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the little notification bell, and also join us on Discord to be part of our Division community, as well as other games like Outriders, Destiny, and all that good stuff. Now, what we are going to do on this video, we're going to show you exactly where the Langley files are located. You only have to go to one place, and it's really easy. We'll show you that shortly. And also, we're going to let you listen to each one of them as well. There's 10. So at the end of the video, I'm just going to go through each one for you so you can actually hear what they say. And that kind of saves you time. If you haven't caught up on the manhunt, or you basically just don't want to, or you can't be bothered, I'll play the audio files for you so you can listen to what they have to say. Now, of course, Langley was anticipated to be the next update, right? A lot of people have been putting content out saying it's definitely going to be something to do with Langley, something to do with the CIA, or maybe even going worldwide, different countries. But, you know, it kind of still leaves it open even after listening to the files. So pretty much, before we jump straight into that, I want to ask you guys what you think's next for the Division. After doing this mission, after completing the Feilau mission earlier, of course, there's a lot of disappointment, but we have had some progress. There's been a investors call where they have confirmed they will still be working on the Division, or working on content for the Division in 2021 and 2022. Now, that kind of leaves it open a little bit. What do they mean by content? And, you know, that could just be global events cycling around. We don't know. But I want to know what you guys think is next for the Division. Is it done? Is this it? Like, do you think they're just going to recycle it, go into maintenance mode now? Or do you think we're going to get big updates and big content? And, you know, when do you think the next state of the game is going to be? Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on that. So basically, let's get straight to it. When you get to the president and he's on the floor dead right there, all you're going to want to do is basically just go back on yourself. Ignore what I do here, but just basically go back to the desk, and there is a laptop. If you interact with the laptop, you're going to get all 10 Langley files. It's as simple as that. There really isn't anything else to it. The files will now be located within your progression tab. So you can listen to those files. We're going to put them files on for you now so you can hear everything that has to be said. It's basically just phone calls between the president and his person who's updating him on each different country and what's happening. So I'll let you listen to those, guys. Like I say, let me know in the comment section below what you think is next. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let's go!
Status update. Sync with Mexican Ambassador Arturo Lechuga. Major urban areas are decimated, and rural areas in the Baja Peninsula are fine.
Well, shit, Zara. I guess we should take a vacation at Cabo.
Not funny, sir.
Lighten up. The world's fucked whether we like it or not.
Status update. Sync with Canadian intelligence. Major urban areas are decimated, and Canada's National Emergency Strategic Stockpile has been activated. Most of the western half of the country has dodged the worst of it. Rural BC is mostly unscathed.
I'm sensing a theme here, Zara. Live out in BFE. You're probably fine.
Yes, sir, that seems to be correct.
Those son of a bitch preppers ain't gonna let anyone live this down.
That's the least of our concerns, sir. Status update. Sync with agent station outside Moscow. Despite a major effort to contain the spread, criminal enterprises thwarted the quarantine just enough to ensure the containment failed.
I hope that bare-chested buffoon suffered.
I'm not sure that's pertinent, sir.
I don't give a fuck. He's a menace to stability and peace.
Status update. Immediate quarantine set in place, and major points of ingress to Japan were quickly shut down. While this prevented the spread of the virus, food and supply shortages have been causing havoc. Fishing communities are pitching in to fill the shortfall.
Must be nice to be an island nation.
I'm not sure starvation is better than the virus, sir.
I am. This is a plague of biblical proportions.
It's not a plague, sir.
Stop being so goddamn pedantic.
Status update. Report from our ambassador to India. Widespread outbreak and nearly complete social and economic collapse following in its wake. Major population centers have been devastated by the virus.
India? Why the fuck am I gonna be worried about India right now? Have you seen the state of this place?
In nuclear weapons, sir?
What about them?
India has them. If the government collapses and can't protect their stockpile, that's an issue for us and, really, everyone.
Agent in need of backup.
Status update. Official report from the EU. Despite political paralysis around committing people to quarantine, many European countries have weathered the outbreak well. Healthcare systems manage treatments, and they've shown a high rate of success in treating the symptoms.
Sounds like a load of socialist bullshit.
The numbers don't lie, sir. That said, the collapse of their trading partners has significantly impacted urban centers with service economies. Status update. As expected, not much in the way of information. Global economic trade collapse seems like it has an outsized impact on the Middle East. OPEC countries are actively looking to trade crude stockpiles for critical medicine and supplies.
Well, it's a damn good thing we restarted drilling in Anwar. Would have been even worse if we had to trade for oil.
Sir, Anwar drilling operations have been completely halted since the outbreak.
Why the hell would they stop?
I believe they experienced difficulty drilling without sufficient staff. Status update. Reports out of Asia have been mixed. Economic devastation and catastrophic loss of life have been reported across the continent, but many regions seem to be largely untouched as well. Chinese authorities claim the situation is under control, but satellite imagery shows heavy population migration out of urban areas.
Mixed how? What are we talking about?
Initial news out of larger metropolitan areas show devastating viral spread, but some Asian countries have had little issue in rapid quarantine procedures.
So, you're saying that human rights abuses have their benefits?
Not at all, sir. I'm simply stating the reality that some countries have had less political backlash with strict lockdowns. Central and South America have fared relatively poorly. The breakdown in government services has factionalized the survivors, and they've coalesced into warlord factions, often led by former cartels with strong regional paramilitary power.
Cartels. Fuck.
Not solely, sir, but certainly, without markets for their products, cartels have consolidated control over regions. We have reports of violent clashes with existing governmental militaries as well.
Well, that's just fucking perfect.
Status update. Such a low population density and already spotty government support structures across many African nations, much seems to remain largely unchanged.
I don't give a flying fuck about Africa. Why are you even briefing me about it?
It's my job, sir.
Well, stop briefing me on a continent with virtually no geopolitical significance. What the shit would we even do about Africa?
Care. Sir, you know I still have family there. Sir.